And a good Tuesday to you. Bryce Miller and two relievers combined on a one-run, two-hitter in Seattle's 5-1 win over Tampa Bay last night. The only run for the Rays came on Josh Lowe's solo home run with one out in the second. It was all Seattle from there on as Miller struck out 10 over 7 innings, while Jorge Polanco and Randy Arozarena went deep for the Mariners.
Oh, this is smacked down the line. Does it have the height? It hit right off the foul pole, did it? And came back on the field. We're all tied.
Just a screaming line drive. Exit below 110. Able to keep it fair is the big key. Jumped on that fastball.
I have never seen a home run that low off a foul pole in my life. I mean, that's amazing. You could not put a baseball underneath where that ball landed.
Here's Arozarena, drives one. Right there, look it up, that baby's gonna get out of here! A 3-run homer right near Arozarena against his former team. And the Mariners have a 4-1 lead here in the third. Randy with his 17th home run takes his RBI total to 46. His second home run is the Mariners. That RBI total to 9, and how excited must he be?
Out to right field and a base hit. The Mariners add on. Leo Rivas continues his hot hitting. He drives home Rojas, and it's a 5-1 Mariners lead.
Pretty good two-out hitting tonight. Going to be another cutter. This one ends up in the middle of the plate. He doesn't miss it. Mariners have scored in each of the last 3 innings. Head right on it. Good swing. He's been hot.
The 3-2. Ground ball to Polanco. He snares it low, and that's the ball game. The Mariners win it.
It was Arozarena's second home run with the Mariners, but first at home. He says it felt good to contribute in the win.
Se sintió muy bien poder ese honrón darle ventaja al equipo.
Yeah, it felt good, being able to give the team the advantage at that inning. Something I'm not going to ever do is lose my confidence, but when something like that happens, it just boosts your confidence a little more. And it was a little bit more special because it was my first one in this ballpark being part of the home team. Yeah, it's a little bit of more motivation against this team, but, I always go out there just trying to give as much as I can and being able to contribute with my team to help them get or help them win. But one of the things I also want to do is, keep going and get that 2020. Which I know I'm getting a little closer, so that's a little extra motivation. But yeah, it feels good, especially with a cutter like that. But to me, I'm never trying to direct the ball anywhere. I just try to swing it as hard as I can and just get the ball out of there. So it feels good whenever you see something like that and you're just able to take that out of the park.
Dan Wilson says the positive night began with Miller's performance on the mound and continued with the offense and defense in a team-wide effort.
Really, really good ball game today. On the pitching side, I thought Bryce was outstanding, had a really good game plan against this club and really had good command of all his stuff. Turned it over to the bullpen. Voth and Thorny both threw outstanding innings. Again, tacking the zone, throwing strikes. These guys were in control. And then on the offensive side, a lot of great things. 4 runs tonight with 2 outs. Obviously, Randy's home run going the opposite way. Huge, a great at bat. Rojas, being able to pick up some hits, one going the other way. Just a good night offensively, and gave the pitching some breathing room, and they were able to take advantage of that. So, great ball game all around, offensively, defensively, and it was a good one tonight. Pretty vintage tonight, I thought, for Bryce. And I love the fact that he just throws strikes. He gets ahead. He dominates the zone. We talk about that a lot. And, it seems like he's always in control of the at-bat. And there were a few times where he got behind, but very rarely, and just attacked.
Seattle and Tampa Bay go at it again tonight at 6:40. That'll be on Root Sports Northwest. Well, Seattle gained another game on Houston last night as the Astros fell to Philadelphia in 10 innings 3-2. The Mariners narrowed the gap to 3.5 games in the American League West. Texas, Oakland, and L.A. were all idle yesterday. Baltimore's lead for the top wildcard playoff spot grew to 3.5 games over Boston after the Red Sox lost twice to Toronto yesterday, 4-1 and 7-3. Kansas City swept Cleveland 4-3 and 9-4 to gain a game and a half on Minnesota for the second spot. Seattle sits 5.5 games back of the Twins in the wild card race. Well, the Seahawks had to bring in another linebacker after the injury to Uchenna Nwosu last weekend. Nwosu went down on Seattle's first defensive series on an illegal block that injured his knee. The Seahawks announced Monday that he would miss between 2 and 6 weeks with a sprained MCL. In the move that goes to shore up the linebacker core, in the meantime, Seattle traded for Travis Gibson from Jacksonville for a future 6th-round draft pick. Meanwhile, the Seahawks cut down to 53-man roster limit today. Names you might recognize included rookie cornerback DJ James, running back George Halani, rookie linebacker Jamie Sheriff, 4th-year wide receiver D. Eskridge, 2nd-year wide receiver Aesop Winston Jr., 4th-year linebacker John Radigan, and 4th-year quarterback P.J. Walker. Now, if nobody picks up the cut players, Seattle has a chance to add them back to the 16-man practice squad tomorrow. Appleatchee Riders Arena will be a busy place this weekend with some serious gaming going on. The Interstate Games Championship will take place Friday through Sunday at the Upper Outdoor Arena. Lesa Bland tells us more about the weekend events and what it will look like.
We have the Interstate Championship Games meet, and it will be starting Friday night, and we'll have an open show that starts at 6 o'clock up here. And then we'll start Saturday. We have a royalty queen contest, princesses that have earned money all season to help finance this. So they will start with horsemanship, and their speeches and stuff will happen Saturday morning. And then Saturday afternoon we'll start again at 1 o'clock and start competing. And we have a runoff to see, because we choose sides. I mean, it's basically it's a sporting event. So we are here to compete against Oregon's top 10 juniors, which start from, well, if they can ride hard, 0 to 18, and then we have our seniors who are 19 and older to 70s even, but they're the top 10 of each state, and we compete all year long in order to participate in this.
For a complete schedule of events for the weekend at Appleatchee, go to our website at ncwlife.com and click on sports. That's a look at sports news. I'm Granstrom. Have a happy Tuesday.